Good evening, all. Tommy here, Man City Fan TV, and welcome to the TNT Live. It's Thursday night. It's football night. It's celebration night, really, because we are into the finals of the European Championships. England with a dramatic extra time 2-1 win against Denmark last night at Wembley. Makes it a step closer to it coming home. I've got the bucket hat on. I bought it in the beginning. You guys know I think it might be coming home. Hopefully the hat's right. But we shall see 8 o'clock Sunday when we play Roberto Mancini's Italy. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody's had a fantastic week. And we are going to do a player ratings tonight. Now, obviously, we usually, in the City player ratings, we read out what Simon Brzezowski thinks and stuff like that. But it's going to do a little different tonight. I'll read the lineup out. I'll give you my opinions on what I think of the player and give him my rating, and then we'll do your ratings as well. We won't do an overall rating because I don't think we will have a big enough number on to do that, but we will just see everybody's opinions on the ratings, and then we'll give a man of the match at the end. But England started up with a 4-2-3-1 formation. We had Jordan Pickford in goal. We had a back four of Kyle Walker, John Stones, Harry Maguire, and Luke Shaw. Then we had Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice as like the two holding midfielders. Just in front of those were Bukayo Saka, Mason Mount, and Raheem Sterling. And up front was Harry Kane. Denmark lined up. There we go. This could be interesting. Hopefully I can pronounce all the names right. I think I should do. Kasper Schmeichel, Andreas Christensen, Simon Kjaer, Yannick Vestergaard, Jens Stryger, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, Thomas Delaney, Joachim Mahale, Martin Braithwaite, Kasper Dolberg, and Mikkel Damsgaard, who scored their goal, which was a very good goal. The first goal of the game, that free kick, which obviously sent a lot of people, including myself, into a very nervous meltdown. But yeah, I believe that an overall opinion of it, before we obviously get into the ratings of those players, I believe that it was obviously, I think it was the hardest game probably of the tournament for us. I thought Denmark came out pretty lively. I thought we had the first 10 minutes, but other than that, it was quite close. And then obviously that goal came. But I must say, fair play to them. Fair play to Denmark. It was a great game to watch. Nervous, if you just look at these stats, obviously we were quite dominant overall, but they did bring a lot of. Getting a lot of talent from it, and they did bring something to the game. So the stats were 58% possession to us to their 42, 20 shots to their 6. On target of those shots were 10 for us and 33 for them. So 50% conversion rate for us. 6 corners to their 5, 0 offsides to their 1, and 1 yellow card each. You could possibly see, he's quite close in the possession category. It was quite a close game. I thought England did really well in the last little bit to just keep the possession for the last 10 minutes. I thought it was very professional from them. And I thought Southgate, and the players to bring that forward was very, very impressive. But we shall get into the player ratings now. Obviously, as you know, guys, these ones don't take as long, but we will get through it and have a good discussion, that's for sure. I hope everyone's a good week, and we'll do a little bit of a Q&A at the end probably too, if we have a little bit of time. But yeah, we'll get into that first. So Jordan Pickford, I think I've got some images, if I was looking right. We have got some things, but what I'll do first, obviously, before I get into Jordan Pickford, I'll see who's on. So we've got Sean Fogarty's on saying, hi, hope you're well, mate. Jean Cartier is on saying, hello, everybody. Andy's on saying, hi, everyone, hope you're all okay. And then Andy's also saying, Jean, your prize will be in the post next week. There you go. Bulelwa, Twalo says, it's coming home. It's hopefully is, mate. Jean's saying, thank you. Man City saying, the City players have been immensely top. They certainly have, honestly. All of them have, especially the English players. They've all been class. Sterling in particular has been unreal. Foot Tips is saying it's coming home. Fingers crossed. Man City fans saying Andy, not Ake, though. England players he's talking about there. Andy's also said Walker last night getting a 6 off Sky Sports. I don't know how the hell he's got a 6 because there was a certain bit in the first half where he caught Stones and Maguire were left dead, and he caught him up. Charlie's on saying, hi, mate. Learn how to stand up on the power ball today. Well done, mate. Congrats. Sean Fox says apparently Kane Tottenham will force him to stay. We'll see what happens. Man City fan is saying we will beat the Italians. Fingers crossed, mate. Jean Carter said, "Oh no, not good news about Raz Angelotti. Asked Perez to revive interest in him. We will see." So look, she won the Twitter "What's my meal" prize. There you go. Well in for that. But yeah, we'll get into it. I think we have got a few pictures. I don't know if it's the full lineup, but there is some pictures I did see when I was setting up. So we will see how many of these pictures of the players in the thing, and we will get into it. So here he is, Jordan Pickford. Last night, the first goal he's conceded in this tournament. I must say, fair play to him. I think he's been really, really good. Although last night he made some good saves. He was a little bit panicky with his kicking, I must say. Usually he gets it up the pitch, but there was a few incidents yesterday that he was a little bit shaky, but I can't really complain to him, complain as such, because he is quite a big leader back there, and he does do a lot. So as I'm obviously talking now, you guys just get what you think you'd give Jordan Pickford last night. I do believe he is a good keeper. Obviously, he's looking probably to get that golden boot now. He is most likely, I think, to get it now. But, fair play to him. He had a lot of criticism, and I think he's coming to this tournament. He made some vital saves in the Germany game. I made a good one in the Ukrainian game too. I thought last night, although he did have a few off passes and obviously threw the ball out did a Karius moment, I thought he did okay. So for that reason, I think I would give him, personally, an 8. I thought he was very good. But see what you guys see. Sunday's game has been solid overall. Pickford has been solid overall. Can't believe he let that free kick in. Kicking has been poor. 5 out of 10 for last night. 6.5, unusually shaky last night. 8, I think he's played well throughout. He has now broken the record for the most minutes without conceding. Glad he's the keeper. He should have saved that free kick. Yeah, to be honest, I forgot really about that free kick, so I'm going to drop mine down to a 7, actually. Yeah, I'll drop mine down to a 7. But yeah, anybody else? What do you think of Jordan Pickford's performance last night? Yeah, I'm giving him a 7. A few of the guys are giving him 6.5s. I think there's a 5 there as well from Andy. And there's an 8 there too. But yeah, 7 for me. I've just knocked him down 1 because I remembered that free kick. And yeah, it went straight through. It was weird. It was weird. But yeah, I thought he did very, very well. I thought he's done very, very well over the tournament, to be fair. Obviously, last time we spoke was obviously we was before the Ukraine game, and you just come off the back of that Germany result, and he made some valuable saves in there. So yeah, like Andy says, he's the best of the rest. He certainly is, 100%. But yeah, Jordan Pickford overall for me 7.7. So there we go. On to the next man, the right back for last night. Our man, the man himself. I thought was harshly criticised from what Andy's just told me on Sky Sports. Mr. Kyle Walker, there he is, absolutely solid. I thought last night. I thought the speed to get back into cover. I think it was Braithwaite that was in, and it was clean through, and Walker just managed to catch him up. He was about 25 yards behind him and managed to catch him up. I think he's been solid overall again. Some great defending, got for a lot of headers. Wasn't really threatened. Everything was sort of coming through the middle. And when you've only conceded 1 goal and it was from a set piece, it can sort of tell you how good the defense is overall. And he's been a saviour in there, especially with his speed to get back and maybe make up for mistakes from other players. I think he's been really, really good. So I'd give Kyle Walker myself an 8. I thought it was absolutely solid last night. I think he is the best right back. Ghost Digger says 8 for Walker. We've got Man City Fan TV saying Walker absolutely superb. 8.5 to 10. Not better. No better right back in the world for me. I agree with that. Blue Moon says 8, had a good game. Has been very solid, certainly. As Sean Fogarty says 7.5. Minnie Wong's on saying, hi Tom, how we doing? I had my COVID vaccine. Say, good man, congratulations. I hope it all went well and you're not feeling too rough as you're watching me live on this Thursday night, mate. City Chip is on saying solid 8. His pace got England out of trouble on one occasion last night. There you go. Gaz the Blue says, new to channel. Hello, everyone. Good evening, Gaz. Hope you're well, mate. Welcome. This is the TNT live on the Thursday night, usually City related in the season, but because it's England, we are doing the play ratings and bits and bobs on that this evening. So welcome, mate. And Andy's just going, well done to Ming Yu Wong. And Ghost Egrez is welcoming you in, Gaz. So there you go, mate. Welcome to the club. But yeah, I thought Walker was absolutely solid last night. You can't go wrong with it. Very reliable. Very reliable as always, and I think he deserves a lot of praise. On to the man himself, if I can find a picture of this man. See if he's there. There he is. I thought, as much as I can't stand who he plays for, I think he's been all right. Mr. Maguire, slabhead. Harry Maguire. After obviously a really good performance on was it Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night. Obviously scoring against Ukraine. I thought he came into this game, with a lot of confidence. I think he's been solid at the back. Partnering John Stones, I think it's been absolutely brilliant. You have to look at what he did last night. Pretty solid with John. I can't argue with it. Obviously, the goal came from a set piece, but like I said before, it wasn't really a free kick, and the error didn't come from him. And when I personally believe it's near enough a clean sheet when it comes from a set piece anyway, especially when it's an indirect, a direct free kick or it's straight on the keeps. I think I must say I was very impressed with him again last night. I thought he was solid, so I would give Maguire a 9. Let's have a look. What do you feel? There we go. We've got Andy saying Maguire being solid, 8 out of 10 for last night. I agree. No worries, guys. No worries, guys. Get involved, mate. Get involved. I don't know why I've still got that slabhead on the screen. As much as I can send him praise, we shouldn't be having him slabhead all over the screen on the Man City Fan TV page, eh? Blue Moon says 8 was solid last night. Sean Fogarty says 7. Minnie Wong saying 8 for Maguire. Chippy saying 8 out of 10 for him, but only 3 out of 10 for that forehead. There you go. Excuse the yawns. I do apologise. There'll be a certain individual probably telling me off when I come off this. Jean is saying, so torn, I might be a neutral because I'm Norwegian. Don't know who I will be cheering for, England or Italy. Come on, support England because you love Man City Fan TV. Andy's laughing. What, Jean? Dear. But yeah, I thought Maguire's been solid, and as is this man. He's big. He's from Barnsley, and there he is. He's number 5 for England, and he is England's number 5 and City's number 5. John Stones. I thought he did well again last night. I thought he's solid. I think this partnership, obviously, I always said this. I've said this quite. I've always said this quite a lot. When you have a partnership at the back, you have a back 4 there, and two play for Man United and 2 play for City. And, I always say, if you've got a partnership, a back 4, when 50% of it plays for one team and 50% plays for the other team, the link-up play there is so good. And when you've got the intelligence John Stones and Maguire have to link up, I think that's been vital within the England side to, get us through it. And I think John has been a massive part of this. Obviously, he could have scored in one of the games when he hit the post, but I do think that he has been really, really good. And that's why I personally will give him an 8 also. I think he's been solid. I think he's linked up well with Kyle. I think he's linked up well with Harry Maguire. And I think, although he had that argument with Jordan Pickford, I think he's been... I think he was good. I think he's been impressed with him. But yeah, I personally give him an 8. I think he's been absolutely solid. Some of the tackles he's put in as well. He's got up for a lot of headers. He obviously had that I think he went down with a head injury at one point, which looked like he could have been out for a while, but luckily it was hardly anything. But yeah, I must say I give him an 8. I think he's been absolutely solid, and hopefully he can bring it back to Barnsley, and he can bring it back to Manchester on Sunday. Fingers crossed. But yeah, see what you guys think of John Stones. Here we go. Andy's saying Stones been excellent all tournament. 8 out of 10 for last night. Sean Fogarty says 8, dealt with the pressure of their attack well. We'll watch tomorrow. We'll watch this tomorrow, Tom. Sorry, I can't watch it. No worries, CM City, mate. When you watch it tomorrow, you can see we message you. I hope you enjoy it tomorrow, mate. I hope that you enjoy it tomorrow. Jean Cartier says 8.5. Gaz Blue says I missed most of the game, so I can't rate, I'm afraid, because I was working. No worries, guys. Get involved, mate. Just see what you think. Just tell us what you think of the plays that you've watched in previous games, and tell me what you think, and we can get it involved. Ali, we get it. Enough of the spamming. I don't know what I saw he was on about stuff, and I just thought I'd concentrate on the ratings. 8. He's been good throughout the whole tournament. He has a good game yesterday. He certainly did, John. And 8 for Mingyi Wong. There we go. I think we're all on the same wavelength there, aren't we? With John Stones there and the majority of defence. If we move on to another guy in the defence who I must say has been very, very good, and I can't deny it. I think he's probably been, other than Raz, probably the best player of the tournament, and that's Luke Shaw. I think he's been really good, as much as I don't really like him at all. In fact, let me change that. I can't stand the bloke, but I think he's been okay for the squad. You know, he's putting some good crosses. He's kept solid, although he did give away the free kick last night. It's the only mistake that he's sort of done, to be fair. So you can't really criticise him for that. I think he's been quite solid, not going to lie. But yeah, if we look at it in the grand scheme of things, if we're doing a non-City, perspective on it, I'd probably would give him quite a high score and probably give him an 8 too. You can't really deny it. His performances have been pretty good for England. He's been superb, but he's been absolutely class all tournament. I'm not going to lie, although I can't stand him. But there you go. Let's see what you guys have said. So we have got Shaw been superb all tournament, 8 out of 10 for last night. Sean says 9, top class. Jean Cartier says, well, I will be cheering England because I already have the 150th anniversary jersey and because of City. City says, 8 out of 10. That's me too. Honestly, I had to do that through gritted tea for the fat boy. But yeah. Honestly. But yeah, I can't deny it. He's been absolutely brilliant. Solid, and if he does play like that for Man United next season, then he's probably going to do all right. But we won't talk about that because it's England now. Blue Moon says 8 out of 10, solid. Moving swiftly on from Luke Shaw, as you can probably tell, I'm not his biggest fan, but he's been absolutely solid. And that is, if I can find him, where are you? There he is, Declan Rice. He was on for 95 minutes, and then Jordan Henderson came on. Obviously, we'll rate some of the guys who did come on. But yeah, what do you think of Declan Rice last night? I thought he did okay. I thought he was quite solid. He obviously did go off, but that was only for, I think it was obviously probably to get some fresh legs on it, especially in that defensive midfield role where the possession was all 50-50. You need those extra legs. But I thought he's been absolutely class all tournament, to be honest with you. Him and Calvin Phillips have linked up so well. And, if you look on the grand scheme of things, they've been so good. They've been vital, especially in that midfield. You have to look at how the midfields won us our games, especially in the games like Germany and, Ukraine as well. I'm going to include it. All the games have been pretty tight, and the midfield has come in priceless. It's been priceless to, go forward and get the results. And I thought Declan played well last night. Mendy or Shaw then, Tom? I'd have to go Luke Shaw on class. I'm not going to lie to you. If we're going to go performances, I'd have to go Luke Shaw. You know what I mean? You're going to go for the better player. In my opinion, Shaw's been better than Mendy, if you look at it. There you go. Rice, solid. We'll need to work even harder against the Italians. 7 out of 10 for last night. Sean Fogarty says 7.5. Done very well alongside Calvin Phillips. Decent performance by Rice. Ghost D-Grade says 7.5. Blue Moon says 7. Works well with Calvin Phillips. City Chippy says 9 out of 10 for Rice. I'm here all night, Andy, honestly. There you go, Dad. Well done. You've got your joking. That's good though. 9 out of 10. Getting your getting the rice jokes in. I don't blame you. But yeah, I thought he's been solid, and we've obviously got you on to finish it off with a 7 there. But yeah, on to the next one. I've got a few more ratings coming actually. Oh no, 7.5 for the Irish traitor, and Andy's laughing at what my dad said. But yeah, on to the next one, which obviously is Calvin Phillips. I thought he's been absolutely solid. Where are you? And there you are. Calvin Phillips. There you go. There he is. I thought it was another solid performance last night. Played the full 120 minutes. You know, the man's played literally. He's been absolutely brilliant. You know, another one of the best players of the tournament. I think he's been absolutely vital within the middle of that park. Obviously, like I've just been talked about with Declan Rice. I think out of the two, I'd say Calvin Phillips has been the better out of the two. I think he's shown his potential of what Marcelo Bielsa sees in him, and I think although he is a Leeds lad, I can see him moving to a bigger club, especially this will have boosted his price tag, obviously, after this summer, especially after how he's played and how he's commanded that role, keeping someone like Jordan Henderson out of the side who only managed to get 25 minutes in, you know. When you look at that, it just shows you. I'd personally give him an 8. I think he was absolutely solid. See what you guys think. Gazzy's just saying, got to go back to work. I finished my break. I will definitely come back. Apologise, I can't stay on. No worries, Gaz. Take care, mate. Thank you for staying. Thank you for coming in for 22 minutes. Hope your work goes okay, mate. And come back anytime you're free. We're live. We do other videos, and when you're live, if you're not working when I'm doing one, then come back in and we can get you involved. No worries, mate. Ghost D grades 8.5 for Calvin, but he's not Klein. No, he's not. Mingyi Wong says 8 for the Yorkshire Perlo. In my top 3 of the tournament, solid 8.5. Sean says 8, great performance. Andy says Phillips superb for someone who's literally sneaked into this team. 7.5 out of 10. Same as Rice. He'll need to have a game of his life versus Jorginho. I was thinking that today. I was thinking about that a little bit earlier of how they're going to set up against Italy. And obviously the midfield and the defence is the prime for the Italians, and you know, playing like that will be absolutely vital. It really will be vital to just keep it solid, and they'll have to play the game of their life. And if they play the games of their life and succeed, they've got a European Championship under the belt, so it'll work. So there we go. Blue Moon's just giving an 8 for Calvin Phillips, and we shall move on to the attack, and we shall go to a man who I didn't think played too well last night. I was a little bit disappointed with him. He went off on the 69th minute for Jack Grealish, but we'll rate him. It's Bukayo Saka. I thought he did okay. He was obviously part of the first goal, so I'm not going to criticise him too much. And he was absolutely solid the other night too, and I thought it was great against Germany. A little bit isolated, I think, from the Danes. Sorry, definitely not the Dutch because they got knocked out time ago. But yeah, I thought he was absolutely solid. If we have a look at what he's done for Arsenal, I think he's been one of their bright prospects, and I really do think he is another potential superstar. And he's English, which is also another great thing. See what you guys think. I was personally going to give him a 7 for last night. I don't think he really played particularly well, not going to lie to you. But yeah, we'll see what you guys think. 7 for me. 7 for me. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I think if you look at it overall, he was. I think he was targeted a little bit more than Sterling in places, not going to lie. But yeah, we'll see what you guys think. We've got Andy saying Saka 6.5 out of 10, isolated for large parts. Foden looks so much better in their team. Plenty of years ahead of him. Good play, yeah, exactly. Ghost Digger says, wasn't involved that much despite assist. Yeah, Jean says 6.5. Sean is saying 6.5. Did brilliant to put the ball in the box for the own goal. Yeah. Sister Chippy says 7 for last night, but had a good tournament. Yeah, he has had a really good tournament. 7, I think he's had better games, definitely has potential. 100%. I do think he has potential. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I think Arsenal have got a really, really good player, and the excitement we have with Phil, I'm sure it's the same with him too. Yeah, so I think 7 is a fair result last night because I don't think he was one of the best, but he obviously did get involved for the first goal. And Mingyi Wong is saying 6 is a good future ahead of him. He certainly does. Him and Foden have bright futures ahead of him, 100%. 100%. we'll move on to the next man, which is... Where is he? Here he is, Mason Mount. What do you guys think of Mason Mount last night? I thought he was good for the time he played. Obviously, he went off in the 95th minute for Phil, and obviously when Phil came on, it sort of changed the tempo. We did start looking a little bit more better. But I do say Mason Mount is a class player, and I thought he did a solid role in that midfield, in that three. But I would like to see maybe Foden start there on Sunday. Not going to lie to you, but Foden got his chance in the group stages when Mount was isolating, and obviously fulfilled it, I think, pretty well. And then obviously he got the yellow card, and then it sort of fizzled out of the team a little bit. But they're all getting the turns, and I think maybe he might start. Maybe he might start Mount on Sunday. Maybe he might start Foden. But I do think Mount is a great player, and I think Chelsea have got a great player in Mount. I am going to give him a. He's a great player, but last night I don't think he did much. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's probably the lowest rated player. Goes 6.5 for me. We've got Cichibi also going 6.5. I'll remove Mount off the screen now. I forgot to do that there. Going back, guys. You all want to see my face, obviously. 6.5 at frustrating at times. We've got Cal Blundell. He's on. Southgate, you're the one it's coming home, Tom. It certainly is. I hope you're well, mate. Andy's saying Mount 5 out of 10. Not sure how he's got in ahead of Foden or Grealish. Gareth's only mistake for me so far. I agreed. Blue Moon says 6 didn't have his best game yesterday. He didn't contribute to the game. Much to the game, though he didn't. Sean Foggins says 7 did okay. He was involved a bit, but sometimes he was a bit quiet. Yeah, he certainly was a little bit quiet. He's isolated in that midfield, but Foden brings it off so much better in there. He's a different breed, I feel. He is a different breed, I feel. But yeah, I think we've all going to go sort of the same. Yeah, 6.57s there. Not much really, other than that. You can sort of argue, can you really? Here he is, the man of the tournament for me, the main man, Raheem Sterling. I think he's been absolutely brilliant. Obviously getting involved, obviously near enough got that first goal. I do class it as even though it was an own goal, because if he wasn't there, the guy wouldn't have made the tackle, would he? So, absolutely solid from him again last night. You know, the contribution he has brought to this team this summer, it's been absolutely brilliant. Getting criticised after the first game, saying why is he starting, etc. But what you don't realise is that he has got the majority of. He's our top scorer and has got us the most points and got us through the decisive group stage too. Obviously, different players have shown in the second half of this tournament, but he got us through that group stage, which was the toughest part, I think. And the time we didn't play the best football, to be honest. But see what you guys say. Appreciation for Jordan Pickford. He has had a great 7 months now. Just broke Gordon Banks' stats for the 720 minutes without conceding. Sad to concede. He made some brilliant saves to keep Dolberg away. He certainly did. But yeah, see what you guys think of Raheem Sterling. Absolutely solid. I think he's been the best player with the Euros, I must say. And Andy agrees. Man of the Euros so far. 8 out of 10 last night. 9 out of 10 for the tournament. Absolutely superb. Terrifies defenders. Signed the extended contract now, Raz. I completely agree. Get it signed, lad. City Chippy says 9 out of 10. Player of the whole tournament, without question. Big respect for you, Raz. He's kicking his awful local. Yeah, for that, Jordan Pickford. Yeah, big respect for Raz. He had a lot of pressure on him after, obviously, that Champions League defeat and the disappointment at the end of our season. So to go there and do what he's done, I hope he can come back and do that for us, because I love him. I really want him. I really want him to do okay. Eugene McGeever says it's coming home. It certainly is. It is coming home, mate. That's why I've got this hat on it. Is it coming home? It certainly is. I think if we signed Jack Grealish, he'll play the role that David Silva used to play for. And yeah, Blue Moon says 9. He has been great in this tournament. Definitely player of the season. Scares every defender. He certainly does. Mingy Wong says 8. The man who keeps England ticking. 100%. He's the battery in the watch. The hot water in the coffee. He is the key thing to that England side, 100%. We've got Sean also saying 8.5. Did brilliant taking people on. Great movement, and he did well to get the penalty. He certainly did. But yeah, a fair play to Raz. Absolutely solid. I'm giving it 8.5. Absolutely class. Highest rating of the night. And on to the last man who started the game last night, and that is Mr. Harry Kane. Obviously getting that penalty. Obviously a little bit lucky with Schmeichel saving it, but to get the rebound with that much pressure, fair play to him. Fair play to him. I must say, if we can get him in, defo, because he's thrived under pressure. That is for sure, 100% thrived under pressure, and I must give him an 8. Obviously scoring. No, I'm going to give him an 8.5 because he was solid again last night. Can't argue with him. There's a debate on Sterling and stuff like that, and something about Grealish. But yeah, get your ratings in. We'll discuss a little bit depending on the timings. We'll discuss a little bit of that at the end, or we can leave it to another time when we talk about City and stuff. But we've got Cal obviously giving the rating for Sterling. Whilst you guys get your rating in for Kane, Sterling's been brilliant. One of the most underrated players in Europe. One off year, everyone writes him off. He's absolutely brilliant. Has been brilliant. Didn't stop running 9. There you go. We've got Andy saying 8 for Kane. He's getting better as the tournament goes on. Brilliant passing at times. It certainly has. Jean is saying 9.5 for the future City striker. Fingers crossed he is. If we can get Kane and Grealish, honestly, it'd be absolutely brilliant if we could do that. But yeah, it would be good, wouldn't it? But yeah, any more on the ratings? There we go. We've got City saying 7. 7 or 8 would have been 8 if he hadn't have needed to rebound to score. Blue Moon says 8.5. He was solid and has been so much better than in the group stages. He certainly has. Mingy Wong is saying 8 for Kane and potentially could win the Golden Boot for the Euros. Fingers crossed. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be really good. I think that would be really good for Kane. It hopefully gives him a little bit of confidence to when he comes to the Etihad. Fingers crossed to bang the goals in. That would be nice. But yeah. That is the lineup. That is obviously the lineup. I will do a rating for Jack Grealish, Jordan Henderson. I won't do one for Kieran Trippier because he only had 15 minutes. But Jordan Henderson, and I'll do one for Phil as well. Grealish obviously went off for Trippier, but I'll do a quick one for Grealish, a quick one for I'll do a quick one for Foden. I'll do a quick one for Jordan Henderson. And then I shall finish on the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Waistcoat himself. Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on. Football's coming home again, Southgate. And Atomic Kitten, if you know who they are, the guys who sung the girls who sung the actual original song, Whole Again, have released Southgate, You're the One in the past few days. So if you haven't checked that out, go on to YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, and listen to it. They've made a special Southgate, You're the One song. Get it listened to. So we will start with, hopefully, a man who will be partnering many of our players next season. And that is Jack Grealish. I thought he was good last night when he came on. I thought he did well. I thought, when he came on, we looked a little bit more attacking. Couldn't really get into the game as such. But I think he was class. I thought he was class when he came on. I thought he's been good with all of his performances. I was disappointed he got taken off. Not going to lie to you, but for what he did, for what he came on and did, I would give Grealish personally a 6 because I can't really rate him any more than that. I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to switch my light on. There we go. We just got a little bit more light on the scene. It was going a little bit dark. I thought you'll probably end up to see it's coming home on the art and not seeing my face because it's shaded a little bit. But yeah, I'd personally give Jack Grealish a 6 out of 10. So I don't know what you guys are saying here. We've got Grealish 6 out of 10 from Andy. We've got Sean saying Grealish 5 out of 5.5. Any more? It's difficult with the subs, especially in a tournament like this. It's really difficult to rate them. So I might not even do it, to be fair. I'll give Foden a rate as well. I don't really like Jordan Henderson, so I won't give him a rating. But yeah, what do you think of Phil? I thought when he came on, we looked so much better. We look so much better. We've just got another Grealish there. It's 6. I really think that he did really, really well last night. That's just my chair squeaking. I do apologise about that. It is very squeaky. I'll have to get something on it. But yeah, I thought Foden played well when he came on last night. The passion that he showed for that goal. I have got obviously my opening sticker. Just look at that. Look at that face of Phil Foden there. That is every bloody England fan last night. He did that for everything England fan. I thought Foden was excellent. There you go. When he came on, his touches are superb. 7.5 out of 10 from Andy. I'd give him a 7.52. Really solid, honestly. Absolutely brilliant. Any more on what you think of Phil Foden? I think we've got my dad just talking about Jack Grealish. Jack Williams has match-winning capabilities, but only 6 for him. I agree. Blue Moon says 8 definitely helped us win the game. When Kane scored, he was so excited. He certainly was absolutely buzzing, like everybody else. Stockport NES to 8.5 from City Chippy. There you go. But yeah, solid. And obviously, to finish the player ratings, we shall rate the main man, Gaza. Oh, no, that's not him. Gareth Southgate, there he is. The passion from the legend himself. Absolutely solid. I thought he did the right side. I thought he put the right side out. He hadn't messed around with it, hint, on a certain manager that we all love, who sometimes changed it too much in big games. He kept to what he knew, and look how it turned out. Absolutely solid. That's Harry Kane. Absolutely solid. I thought he was really, really good, and I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. I really am. I think somebody else rated Southgate up here. Where was it? There you go. Gareth Southgate, 10 out of 10. Managed the game brilliant. Jack Grealish's substitution was only tactical because he only just come on. Yeah, it was. Min Wong's giving Southgate an 8. Foden stretched their defence when he came on. He deserves to be starting. Yeah, he certainly does. Eugene McGeever says Southgate, 10 out of 10. I agree. He's absolutely solid. Honestly, unreal. Unreal from Southgate with his tactics. And I think, he's the man to lead us forward. He got a lot of criticism and hate. I must say, and he's had 2 tournaments so far. He's taken us to a semi-final of a World Cup and a final of a Euros. And people tell me that he's not the man to take this take this national team forward. You're joking. Andy says, Gareth, said it all in my videos. He's a tournament manager and has been excellent. 9 out of 10. Just don't play him out. There you go. City Chippy says, Southgate, very calm, measured and speaks well. 10 out of 10. He certainly does. Absolutely class from him last night. Great tactics. How he put the 4 in the back, the 2 in front, and obviously the 3. He's kept the same formation as he did the other day. And I think it really helps. And, especially when obviously the 2 CDMs can drop in and help out. I think it's really, really good. And Blue Moon says 10. Good lineup. Keep it simple as hashtag it's coming home. There you go, guys. So that is the overall the finish. That is the finishing of the player ratings. And obviously, to finish this video off, I will ask for your man of the match. I'll give you my man of the match at the end of your little votes. But tell me who you are going to give man of the match to, and we will see who you guys say. And I will give you my man of the match too. But as you're doing that, I will tell you the fantasy football semi-final. I don't know if this is up to date, but we've got Southgate's waistcoat, which is obviously Charlie at the top there. We've got some top 3, Profetico Madrid, which is Will Turner. We've got Charlie Boy 11, Ross Evans. They're your top 3. I'm there, bloody 7th. I've dropped down 172 points. I started off with about 100 points in the first thing. But yeah, we've let a lot of goals in my team, honestly, Honestly. But yeah, there you go. There's mine there. But yeah, there's the update. So Charlie, keep it going, mate. You've got one more. You've got a 17-point gap, mate. So yeah, looks like you might be getting a prize, mate. But yeah, give me. It's not updated. Charlie's up against it with his team for the final. Oh, there you go. The excitement continues. I got that wrong. We've got it. Oh, bless. We've got a player ratings for me. What will we give Tom for tonight? 10 out of 10 for me. Give it a thumbs up. let me know what you think of the ratings for me as well, guys. Thank you very much. That is appreciated. I do appreciate that, Andy. Thank you. City Chippy says, Ravs, man of the match. Man of the match, Harry Kane for Eugene. And we got Daffy Osmond saying, man of the match for Sterling for him. Personally, for me, I'd give it to Sterling and give it to Raz because I think the pace that he used, I think he was absolutely class. We've got Blue Moon saying, Raz, man of the match for me. Any more for any more on your man of the matches, and then I will wrap it up there. I shall wrap it up. A nice early start for me tomorrow again. We've had some early starts at the golf club. We started at 4:30 on Wednesday because we had the Yorkshire Championships at our golf club. But yeah, for anybody who likes waking up early or knows it, you'll know the feeling. It catches up the day after you. So yeah, it was yesterday I did that. Today it's caught with me, that's for sure. There you go. Man of the match, Rhyme. Sterling for Andy. Gene says man of the match for Kane. City Chippy says 10 out of 10 for Tom. Cheers, Dad. Mingyu Wong says Raz man of the match. We've got Blue Moon saying Tom, 10 out of 10. Good stream, good points. Kept it excellent throughout the whole stream. And there you go. I hope if Faye's watching, fingers crossed she rates the stream. Probably a 9 out of 10 because I don't message her, obviously, when I'm doing these. I bet she never won't give me a 10. I know she won't. But yeah. There you go, guys. That is me done for this evening. I'll have to go and get some bloody sleep because I'm absolutely shattered. But I wasn't not going to do this show because I love doing it with you guys. 6:30 start for me tomorrow, so it's about a 5:55 wake up for me tomorrow. But yeah, we carry on and then I have a nice, well-deserved rest. Sunday, which is for the Euros. It's a good day to have a day off in it, guys. Honestly, that's my first day off in 2 weeks. And that is the Euro final. So it's a good one to have off, that's for sure. How's your girlfriend, Tom? Hope she's nice to you. Oh, she is. She's absolutely ace, mate. Honestly, the best thing to happen to me this year, unless England win the Euros, and then she's second. But yeah, she's ace. She's the best, and I couldn't have found anybody better, guys. Honestly, she's the best. I had a nice meal out with her this evening too, before I came on with you guys. So yeah, really good. Andy said Faye will give him a 4 out of 10 for not talking to her tonight. She really left mine at 8 o'clock, so she had me for a little bit, but the priorities were here, guys. I had to prepare for this. Have a good sleep. Cheers, Blue Moon. Sean Fogarty says, where are you watching Sunday? I'm probably just going to watch it here with family, mate. And Andy's going, ouch. I'll probably get some grief for saying that. She might go second if England win the Euros. No, I'm joking. She's always above the football. I must say. But yeah, that's me done tonight. I'm gonna stop it there before I start making comments that I should probably start criticizing me for. So yeah, she's the best thing at the moment. There you go. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching. It's been a pleasure as always. Before you leave, obviously, make sure you give us a like. And if you're new around here, like Gaz was, stick a subscribe on it, please, and turn the bell notification on because that gives you notifications on when we are live because we like giving you the live vlogs. Fingers crossed we can bring it back home on Sunday. Who knows what could happen? Thursday next week, I shall be coming back, obviously, hopefully with European champions, but we will start. This will come off, and the City shirts will come back. The blue stuff will be coming back, guys. I know some of you are missing it. I've certainly missed it. But we will be back with some City content, I'm sure. Or maybe a celebration for the Euros. It depends what I'm bloody feeling like. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. You've been a pleasure as always. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always, up the England. It's coming home. #TNT. #Let's have it. Take care, guys.